Hello, Brav. I've got a ton of books today, yesterday, the day before, years ago. Let's start with these from the Plymouth Library, Brav. Poe's works. Poems. Arthur Gordon Pym. Bought by L.D. Johnson on 10/27/1914, which is the year that it was published, Brav. Poems in the Story of Arthur Gordon Pym by Edgar Allan Poe. Illustrated Charles Scribner's Sons, 1914. Original copyright 1902 and 1909. I believe you all know who Edgar Poe is. If you don't, then I don't know you, bruv. This was $2, as were most of these. This one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And this one. This one's by Charles Reade. The Wandering Heir, A Christmas Story. Charles Reade wrote a book called... What the fuck's it called, bruv? Hard Cash, which I believe is about insane asylums. Henry Ward. Look like someone colored that. Oh, was that originally colored that way? If not, I like it. This book is from... What year is it, bruv? I think it was on the front title page. 1972. By Hunter Rose and Company. The Wandering Heir. One raw, windy day in the spring of 1726, there was a strange buzzing by the side of a public road in the very heart of old Ireland. It came from a great many boys seated by the roadside, plying their books and slates, with here and there neighborly prod, followed by invectives whispered, for the pedagogue was marching up and down the line with a keen eye, and an immensely long black ruler well known to the back and limbs of the scholars, except 3 or 4 whose fathers asked him to dine on poultry or butcher's meat, whatever those rarities were at the fire. The schoolroom stood opposite and still belched through its one window the peat smoke that had driven out the hive. There was a chimney, but so constructed that on a windy day the smoke pooh-poohed it and sought the sky by vents more congenial to the habits of the nation. Good stuff, bruv. Don't believe there's any inscriptions or anything in this one, bruv. Be great if there were, but there is not. 1872, bruv. What's that, 151 years ago? Great cover. $2, you can't beat it, bruv. This one, not so old, though it does have an embossed, colored cover. Clothing for Women by Laura Bolt. But the reason why I got this one is because of Luella Lubin, who had an ex libris bookplate that says, "And please return this book. You may think this a strange request, but I find that although many of my friends are poor arithmeticians, they are nearly all of them good bookkeepers." Scott. Luella Lubin. Isn't that heady, bruv? Look, you even get some colored plates in this book. Great, you can make some women's clothing, bruv. Or shall I say Marvin, bruv? Whatever you're choosing, bruv. This is Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen. Illustrated by Jean O'Neill, with an introduction by May Lambert and Becker. No Fairy Goths, though. 1946, first printing. Rainbow Classics, Cleveland, Ohio. This book came to be written, and it's got some nice colored prints. I believe it's also from Hudson's Bookshop, which I have a collection of those too, probably ranging in the 50 amount by this time, bruv. Another one of these books, an earlier book, bears the book label as well, and I believe it says Dickens. Dickens stories about children. Yes, bruv. Hudson's Bookshop. This one says it's from 29, but it might not be, bruv. Copyright 29, but we don't know. But you can't pass on Dickens, bruv. Looks like 1929. It's too early. Too early copy for 1940s. The Black Room at Longwood. Napoleon's exile on St. Helena. And this is where Napoleon spent his days in exile. He was not very happy. Can't remember the exact story, but I believe he spent a week or two, maybe months, there in exile before. I can't remember what happened now, bro. But recall the story finally, bruv. Look at that little bastard. The Emperor on St. Helena, dictating his memoirs to General Gourgaud. Don't know if it's worth anything, but couldn't pass it up, bruv. Just like I couldn't pass up The Secrets of Houdini by J.C. Cannell. With 98 illustrations. It's not very good shape, but I can't believe I have this book. Guy's a fucking weirdo. The Spirit Cabinet. Whoa. Dini was absolutely fucking crazy. Punch me, bruv, right in the chest. Right in the stomach. Just wait till I'm waiting. The Space Gods revealed by Ronald Story. A close look at the theories of Eric von Däniken. Don't know if this book is worth anything, but Dad to one of the fuck does that say? Can't read it, bruv. Space Gods to one of the few space gods I know. Best wishes, Lynn. 12/24, 1976. It's very nice of her, bruv. The Space Gods. Put that in the UFO section, bruv. The Devil in Velvet by Carr. Scribble. What speed her life was. What saved her life was partly that Sir Nick lusted for her too much, and he has hesitated to kill, and partly that Professor Fenton, as though fighting to shut down a coffin lid with some rolling horror inside, felt the struggle cease and the lid click shut. He's trying to murder her, bruv. What you think of that? I don't think anything of it. What year is this? 1951. Great year for a pot boiler, bruv. Caravanserai and Its People by R.C. Power. Charter of Liberties. I believe this is from Ireland. Last Industrial Carrick. Bought this book to sell it, bruv. I believe it will be worth something. $20-$30 range. Anna Livia Books. Fucking Monchan too. Okay, bro. To Hugh Ryan, Caravanserai with gratitude and respect. Can't get it. Can't turn it, bro. There it is. Nice colored print. What's this then, Brunt? This is another Charles Reade book. This one quite a bit older. Griffith Gaunt, All Jealousy, Author's Edition. Don't know what that means. Charles Reade, 1866, Boston. Ticknor and Fields. Works by the same author. Eighth Commandment. Propria que maribus. White Lies. Never Too Late to Mend. Clouds and Sunshine. Christine Johnstone. Peg Woffington. It's quite an old book, bruv. I should probably sell this one. Shoe, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet, bruv. The heir of his choosing could not be found to attend his funeral. Mr. Atkins, his solicitor, a very worthy man, was really hurt at this. Phraseology, 1000s, or bizarre origins. Of bizarre origins, unexpected connections, and fascinating facts about English's best expressions. The definitive compilation, Hocus Pocus, humble by a donut hole. Broccoli rabe is a leafy green vegetable with broccoli-like buds and bitter flavored greens. Belle Penny is money one saves for his or her own funeral. Belle Penny, huh? Now, this book's rather interesting, bruv. The Electric Interurban Railways in America. 1960. This book's probably worth some money. I assume it is. Though I have no plans to get rid of it. Rid of it. Oh, shit. I'll use this one, bruv. Won't allow that, will I? No. If you don't know what the Interurban was, it was a railway car which rode on a it was like a subway car that rode on a railroad track, more or less. Electric bound. Frank Leslie's Christmas book, 1889 to 1990. It's probably a $40 or $50 book that I will sell. Just because what am I going to do with it, bruv? Besides, look at these wonderful illustrations. Frank Leslie's Christmas book. Is it Mrs. Frank Leslie? No. Crosby's vitalized phosphites. Scott's emulsion. Oh, shit. Dory and the Blue Witch, Patricia Coombs. Adele Color Yearling, a little shrinking powder, some perfume, and the fun begins. Oh, very colorful witches, aren't they? Very colorful. What year is this? 70s? 1964. This printing 1980. Jeremy and the Ghost by Elizabeth Charlton, illustrated by Celia Reisman. Jeremy and the Ghost. Don't like that kid at all. Dandelion Books. 1979. Jeremy David Porter. But no one called him that. No one even called him Jeremy except his mother and father and a few other grown-ups. All the kids on Walnut Street called him Frady Cat. The Little Witch's Black Magic Cookbook by Xerox. Just couldn't imagine. 1972. What is this? It's just coloration. Xerox Education Publications. 1972, Ellen and Kate. This cookbook for Little Witches is also for boys. The recipes are easy and not very fancy. So don't worry if you make a mistake here and there, if the chicken should get soggy when you are making chicken cones, or if your secret spell birthday cakes topple over. That's all right. These are special little witch formulas and they will taste delicious anyway. Creamy crunchies. Snacks for witches. Teapots, teacups. That's all, bruv.